want to say very clearly is this. Some media outlets invite certain individuals and
in an interview with the live news segment of ILTV responding to baseless claims such as those made by Eli Cohen, Iran is a nation that has fought for generations to defend the unity of its land and the integrity of its borders. We will never allow groups whose names appear on the United States terrorist list, such as PJAK, known as Pajak, to enter our country. Anyone who forms alliances with such groups cannot claim to represent Iran or the Iranian people. So please, do not speak on behalf of the Iranian people by claiming that Iranians will welcome them with open arms. The reality is clear. Millions of Iranians came into the streets despite live bullets and brutal repression, and their message was unmistakable. They chanted Javid Shah, which means long live the Shah, wrote Mitra Jashni, executive director of the Farashgard Foundation, on X. The Islamic Republic's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi openly admits that his regime operates like a distributed terrorist network, with loose central control and no real chain of command. This is similar to how Al-Qaeda operated. This means that any agreement or deal with the Islamic Republic is useless and can't bring peace and stability to the Middle East because Tehran has no real control on the IRGC units, wrote Mr. Shirvan Fashandi, co-founder of Iranian Americans for Liberty, on X. Salar Velayat Madar, one of the commanders of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, openly threatened citizens with death during a television program on Iran's state broadcaster. In his remarks, he says, "We do not want to kill your children, but if any voice rises from them and aligns with the enemy, the order to shoot has been issued."
دوست نداریم فرزند شما کشته بشه چون فرزند شما جاهله فرزند شما غافله
Widespread internet blackout continues in Iran, with access still at roughly 1% of normal levels. According to published reports, more than 192 hours after the shutdown began, citizens across the country remain largely cut off from the internet. The blackout was imposed on Saturday, March 8th, as United States and Israeli military strikes against the Islamic Republic began, and severe restrictions on internet access have continued nationwide ever since. Reports indicate the nationwide disruption has seriously limited access to many online services and communication platforms. A video recently shared on social media shows that on the night of Saturday, February 28th, following circulating reports about the death of Ali Khamenei, Islamic Republic forces allegedly opened fire at homes where residents were expressing happiness over the news. Gunshots can be heard in the footage as some citizens react from inside their homes. No further details have been released regarding the exact location or any possible casualties. Based on received information, Borna Naimi, a 29-year-old Baha'i citizen and resident of Kerman, was arrested around 4:30 p.m. on March 1st at his workplace by armed plainclothes agents. Reports indicate that he was subjected to severe beatings at the time of arrest and was then transferred to an undisclosed location. As of this report, no official information has been released regarding his place of detention, the authority responsible for his arrest, or his legal status. His family's initial inquiries have not received any clear response from the relevant authorities. Borna Naimi is the father of a 3-year-old child who, according to relatives, has been distressed in his absence. His family has also expressed concern that recent official holidays may further complicate efforts to obtain information about his condition, health, or detention status. According to reports, Mahdi Babak Khan, a resident of Jahrom in Fars province, was arrested by security forces outside his home on January 24th. Sources say he had previously been present at protests on January 8th. During the arrest, his young daughter witnessed her father being taken away. His wife and daughter were also briefly detained but later released. Mahdi Babak Khan, however, remains in custody. Family members say the incident left them deeply shaken, with the emotional impact still weighing heavily on them. On the evening of Saturday, February 28th, following the announcement of the death of Ali Khamenei, the dictator of the Islamic Republic, during a joint United States and Israeli attack on the Islamic Republic, people across Iran took to the streets and celebrated with dancing and cheering.